Greetings, everyone. I'm Big Bacon from Big Bacon's Bunker. I just want to take a moment to remind everybody this holiday season to make sure to cherish time with your loved ones, and to remind you that if you're looking for the perfect gift for your toy fan or collector, be sure to stop by Hella Dope Toys. They are a small, independent company of action figure and collectible e-tailers with a nice little selection. They are competitively priced, ship quickly, and pack thoroughly. So, yes, any of you who've had any Amazon or Walmart disasters with shipping, you don't have to worry about that with them. So make sure you swing on over to HelloDopeToys.com. Check out their selection, and I hope you all have a wonderful holiday season.
Do 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 beady 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 do beady 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 do.
Hello there. Welcome to Big Bacon's Bunker. I'm your host, Big Bacon. Today we're going to be looking at the Star Wars Black Series from Solo, a Star Wars story. We're going to be looking at Qi'ra. That's right, who doesn't like a little good Amelia Clark in their life? So, why don't you sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. So here we have Miss Qi'ra. This is from an earlier appearance in the movie, the 5 minutes that she appears at the beginning of the movie as opposed to the bulk of the movie that she's in. This is her Corellia street urchin apparel. So, as always, we're going to start with the accessory. We're going to look at the figure, check the articulation, gear up, and get her on the shelf. Accessories, she has one, and it is a hand blaster. Very basic handle. Double barrel, though. Sculpt is nothing too amazing, but they did give paint detail, so that's something we don't typically get with a weapon. Unless it's a lightsaber, of course. Oh no, not bad. But nothing to write home all overly excited about. Looking at the figure. The face sculpt, this looks exactly like somebody other than Amelia Clark. Don't get me wrong, this is a beautiful female face sculpt. I don't see Amelia Clark in it. Paint-wise, everything looks good. The lipstick is a little bright. I don't know, maybe she's been having a bit too much Bud Light. Eyes are punched in there perfectly. Hair has this, it's well sculpted and it's got this multi-tone gloss paint. Got the short jean jacket on with the Sherpa lining. This is also given a nice wash. In fact, a little bit too much paint back here, and here, and here. A little, not quite enough up here, but from the front, everything looks great. Great sleeves rolled up, sculpting. On her wrist, she's got a couple bracelets over there, one over here. Underneath here, she's got this red and black double-breasted blouse. Got a nice stone-washed, I don't know how to describe this. It's a nicely sculpted skirt. Belt with some slug thrower rounds. Just a lot of messy paint everywhere. Even along the back, which we don't typically get painting on the back. As you can see, it is slit up the sides. And this belting here along the front does kind of overhang. Underneath that, she's got basic pants. Nothing extravagant or to write home about. Some cuffing here at the ankles, and then high heel boots. The bane of existence, heels. Articulation wise, head is on a dumbbell joint. So looking up, because of the hair and the collar, you get eye level. Looking down, get a little bit more than eye level. Got some tilt, not a great deal, but some. And rotation. Arms hinge up to 90. Woohoo, T-posing. It's a tea party. Arms rotate. Single jointed. Pinless elbow comes up to 90, rotates at the elbow, hand rotates. Left hand has horizontal hinging. Right hand, the trigger finger hand, vertical hinging. She has a waist ball joint. Good hula hooping available. From baseline, she leans back a little bit. The jacket does kind of push against it forward a little bit. Got some tilt and rotation. Legs will kick out that far, which on the one-legged high kick is impressive. This is fairly soft, so kicking forward can be done. But the pressure being exerted by this rubbery material is going to push it down a little bit, keep it from going all the way up. Thigh cut for rotation. Double jointed pinned knee almost allows her to kick her own ass. And why she can't is just because they didn't cut far enough along the back of the calf here and the thigh. The length of the joint itself is more than adequate. There's no boot cut, no ankle rotation. Foot hinges back that far, forward that far, front facing pin, for rocker. Yeah, now I got the arm to go out, now I can't get it go all the way back down. There we go. So, we're going to gear her up real quick. All in all, this is not going to be a very long review. Loose figures don't typically take long. Because there's no packaging to look at, there's no opening that needs to be done. It's just short, quick, and to the point. And because of her heels, she's sometimes a bit of a pain to get to stand, but this time doesn't seem to be an issue. So what do you say we take a moment and get her moved up to the shelf? Whee! Gonna put you over here next to Ezra. Yes, we are. And there you have her. Thanks for tuning in, and it's time for Big Bacon's final thoughts. Alright, my final thoughts on this figure. I feel that the solo figures are the Black Series equivalent to the Rise of Cobra G.I. Joe figures. They're the unsung surprise heroes of the line. There are some amazing figures that have been put out from that movie, despite the fact that the movie was not all that great. And this was not one of them. Don't get me wrong, it is a really good figure. I just wish that the face sculpt was a bit better, looked a bit more like the actress. Everything else, fantastic. That's my only gripe and complaint, though. If I'm going to buy a figure, I want it to look like... If I'm going to buy a character, I want it to look like that character. Simply put. So, once again, thanks for tuning in. And until next time. Big bacon. Yum.